Your awakening. Dear one, you volunteered to come to this planet right now. You knew you'd have to descend, forget who you were, why and how, that you would be programmed non-stop by governments, churches and schools, by doctors and lawyers and priests who made you abide by the rules of a system designed to oppress you, to keep you in fear and in shame. You've always thought it was just you who was struggling with playing this game. You have felt yourself at the mercy of a cruel world for so long, but now you are coming home, your voice joining others in song. You're awakening now to the one, the source of all love and all light. It's time to put down your sword and to give up the internal fight. You're remembering that you are divine. You're creating the world with your mind. You're ready to wake up in this dream. And you need now your people to find. So many awakening souls who feel lost, like there's nowhere to turn, as you shift to a whole new reality, watching the old world burn. Most people are still fast asleep, unaware the world's not as it seems. To them, all the talk of New Earth is simply the stuff of dreams. But you've learned what has been going on, that your planet has been enslaved, that you volunteered to come back here. It is time now that Gaia is saved. As you open yourself to God's light, you're in for a turbulent ride. You'll have to face all your own shadows, and you'll feel there is nowhere to hide. You'll realize that you don't exist. You're a story inside your own head. You can change both the past and the future. Reality is not what they said. You'll have to undo all ego programs to heed the awakening call. Then you'll learn what they do to children, and you may not want to be there at all. But we assure you, beloveds, when your path seems lonely and stark, your inner light will strengthen and help you traverse through the dark. You will grapple with self-doubt and grief. Awakening is like an undamming. You'll find that some friends drop away. They don't know the you you're becoming. Archangels and Elohim whisper, as do ascended masters and guides. You're supported at every turn, if only you'll choose peace inside. Stop looking at what is around you. Come home to the beat of your heart. Cease all the noise, go within, to the love light of which you are part. We know that all those asleep think that you are insane, but brave one, just find the others who've learned how to transmute the pain. As you gather and learn together, we'll provide all the tools that you need. We'll remind you again and again that you're divine. You can only succeed. Invest in your own awakening. Call upon all of us here above. We need you to step up and serve. You are truth. You are light. You are love. My name is Amanda Lamond. I am a minister of light for the Ministry of Eternal Light, a ministry that I was directed to create in January 2023 by my guidance team, the Council of Light. I'd seen visions of ministry for about 5 years, and they told me that it was time. My previous incarnation within the same lifetime was a path where I thought I was going to be a lawyer and qualified as a lawyer, and so it's been a very tumultuous awakening, particularly shifting from left brain logical to understanding that reality is not what it seems. I learned to channel, remembered that I could channel in about 2012, and I now work with the most beautiful collective of guides who call themselves the Council of Light. They have held me through my own spiritual awakening, because after the January 2023 experience of really having my heart activated, it was a soul merger, and I was able to move in and out of the fifth dimension with relative ease. So multiple experiences in the higher dimensions, seeing how the fractal classroom of consciousness operates, being able to dissolve my body back into light. It was amazing, but the best part was the sense of Christ consciousness when you look at other humans and all you see is love. When you see the light shining from someone and not that ego personality, not the mask that we wear, but just the love that we all are, it was breathtaking. So I wept with joy and gratitude about 10 times a day. Then that experience felt like it ended quite suddenly, and I was thrust into a long, dark night of the soul that lasted almost 2 years, during which I had to face all of my own self-limiting beliefs. So everything from that illumination, everything that was shadow or that I hadn't wanted to look at, everything basically came to light. So karmic patterns, past life stuff, crazy things, all of my own self-limiting beliefs, unworthiness, anxiety, panic attacks, being broke, my business just dying. I could not create consistently because I was so busy holding myself through my own awakening. I did manage to create a few programs, so including Navigating the Insanity of Ascension, and that is a must-have for anybody who is on the spiritual path. It's a beautiful program, and it's just $47, and I created it with all the messages from the Council of Light that helped me navigate what was going on for me. It's audio so that you can listen to it when you hike or you walk or you drive, and if you have a busy life, you can just listen to it on the go. I also share some of my own story and these conversations that I was having with the Council of Light about like what is going on and how do I navigate this. But if you resonated with this poem and everything that I've expressed in there, I would love you to consider joining the Light Warrior Bootcamp, where I can go more in depth with you and the Council of Light into your life curriculum of awakening and the lessons you are being called to move through, because it is like a series of initiations that many light warriors are now being called to. Each one is actually a call to move through your own suffering and awaken, but it may not seem like that if you don't know how to navigate. Literally, it feels like obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. People are going to drop away. You're going to think you're insane. Other people are going to think you're insane. Things that you have tried to hold onto of your own life will drop away. And either you can cling and hold on and suffer greatly, or you can learn how to ride the waves, learn how to transmute shame, how to see through the illusion of fear, learn about karmic patterns, about density, about grounding, about how to spend time in the higher dimensions. And that's one of the most exciting parts, is that I'm learning more and more how to take clients with me up into the higher dimensions, where we work with angels, and it's amazing. And it still surprises me that this is what I get to do. We need to learn to hold more light in our bodies. And so the time in the temples of light help you to manage what is going on here with the massive influx of solar flares, which are affecting all of us. If this excites you, if you can, I know that my people will hear from what I'm saying and the tone of my voice and the frequency and the light codes, if this is meant for you. And if it sounds like gobbledygook, that's also okay. I know that my people will find me, and you will probably definitely have considered that you're insane at some stages of your journey. I've got lots of other smaller offerings like the Earth School Reminders, which are 15 minutes each. There are 3 of them, channeled messages from the Council of Light, and you can listen to them on the go. Because of the frequency and the messages in there, they will recalibrate you, remind you what you're doing on the planet, and help you to stay awake in this illusion. So Navigating the Insanity of Ascension, the Earth School Reminders, there's another beautiful masterclass on loving your body, and then more programs on shame, on fear, all of these messages that I received for 2 years and couldn't put into the world because I was so busy navigating my own awakening. I hope that you will visit the ministry of eternallight.com. I am so excited to bring this work to the world after so long of wanting to and just not being able to get there. So now it is go time on my side, and I'm just calling in all of these beautiful souls and saying you don't need to suffer like I did, that there is so much help available and things are accelerating all the time. So if I think that awakening over 2-3 years was intense, there are people who are going to be doing that in 1 year, some people in 6 months. It really is go time on our planet. If you're still watching, thank you for being awake at this time. Thank you for the service that you are providing to humanity just by being awake, by knowing that you are the light, that you are the truth, that you are the love, you are anchoring in light. And I'm just grateful to be able to walk this path in whatever way that looks like. We're all here together. Thank you.